me to share my screen with you. We'll continue looking at written accents in Spanish, the written accent in Spanish. So now we have to look at strong vowels versus weak vowels, or strong vowels versus semi-vowels. Now, A, O, E, and U are strong vowels. But the I, E, and the U can also be weak vowels. So when the I is pronounced like the I in T, me, C, E, E, it says its name, something like you say in English, it says its name, it's a strong vowel. When the U is pronounced like the U in tu, U, it's a strong vowel. So what do we know already? We already know that the I and the U have two sounds. When it has the sound that we normally think of when we think of the I, E, as in T, strong vowel. The U, as in tu, or su, su casa, tu casa, okay? Then it's a strong vowel. Now, but when the I is pronounced like a Y, then the I in Spanish, which is the E in Spanish, is called a semi-vowel or weak vowel. And when the U, the U, is pronounced more like a W, then it's considered a weak vowel. Wah, wah, wah. So let's stop talking about this in theory and let's look at it in reality, in practice, in examples. So now we're looking at the I when it is a semi-vowel or weak vowel. In the word Francia, nobody goes Francia, but it's ya, the I is pronounced more like a Y. Versus in the word imagine, I'm talking, well, the one that's highlighted, the first I, the I is a strong vowel. And here is the pronunciation and examples. Francia, familia, genio, gestionar, lioso, miel, nieto, pío, seis, yes, siempre, siempre, viene, pie, Mario, barrio, farmacia. One time I had the question, I said, why does Mario have an accent? No, doesn't have an accent. And Maria does. And the person that I was talking to couldn't answer me. I said, but that's the coming together of strong and weak vowel, the Mario and Maria. And then we figured it out. Mario, in Mario, the I is pronounced weak. Mario, yo, like a Y. But in Maria, the I is strong. So one way is pronounced E. So one way to distinguish when the I is pronounced strong or the U is pronounced strong versus when the I is pronounced weak is to put an accent on it. So if you have two vowels coming together, one is weak and one is strong, but one is definitely strong, the O. And the other, you don't know whether it's weak or strong. So that you know that it's strong, also, you put the accent. So Mario, the I is weak. Mari, the I is strong. I think that's something. I think that really helps with pronunciation because the pronunciation is in the structure. And the minute you see it, you know how to pronounce the I. Not in English, you have to try it out. You have to, deal with context and stuff. I don't need any context to know that in Mari, the I is pronounced strong, but in Mario, the I is pronounced weak, or it's a semi accent, semi-vowel. Now, the U or the U in Spanish, when the U is pronounced like the bueno, coming together of a strong and a weak, no, of a weak and a strong. The E is strong, the U is weak. The U is pronounced like a W, bueno. But in the word humano, the U is pronounced as the U. So it's strong. I'm looking at these cards and I'm seeing that sometimes it's weak and sometimes it's strong. Okay, for example, buey, cuadrarse, fue, fuego, Juana, muela. Do you notice that it's forming one sound, mue, pueblo, suerte, puerta, suelo. That UE is forming one sound. It's a diphthong. It's forming one sound, way. Okay. When two or more, so when weak and weak come together, they can form a diphthong, way. And they're all in one syllable. But when you have two or more strong vowels that meet, like the O and the E, they do not form a diphthong or a triphthong. They do not form a drip. They are pronounced as separate syllables. So the U and the E, when they are weak, come together to form one sound. Boy. Or when it is with another vowel, comes together to form one sound. I'll go back. Because here you have the U and the E. The U is weak, the E is strong. Boy. Let's put an O there. Boy. Bueno. Juan. Cuando. Okay? It's not cuando. All right. All right, here, fui. This forms one sound. Let's go back. Let's go to the other card again. But now when you have two strong vowels, such as creo, this retains its sound and this retains its sound. The E retains its sound, the O retains its sound. Le, when English would be li, le, because those are two vowels coming together, le, a, le, o, le, a, be, a, bal, bo, o, a. Three syllables, and the last syllable is the a. Cano, a. Sinaloa, rodeo, video. Maestro, bombear, emplear. There's no diphthong there. Say. When the semi-vowel I or U is combined with a full vowel, the A, the A or U, or the A, E, O, it does form a diphthong. That's what I was just saying, okay. But no accent is put on either letter. Estudiante, estudiante, farmacia, Mario. See, this is Mario. This is the weak vowel I and the strong vowel O. So it forms a diphthong, Mario, wherein Maria, it doesn't. And you put an accent on the I to let the person know that the I is not pronounced like a Y, even though it's coming together with a strong vowel, it's pronounced like it's like I said, it says his name. It's E, Maria, Francia, lengua, gua. See, coming together, this forms a diphthong. Cuervo, bueno, duerme, viernes, propio, competencia, adverbio, universitario, previo, necesaria, excuse me. I'm going this yo. When two semi-vowels are together in a word, the second vowel is stressed and no accent is placed on either letter. I have problems with this card. I made the card, I acknowledge that. But I think there, in some of these words, the I is strong, not weak. So I'm just going to do the ones in which the I is definitely, or the U is definitely, the U and the I definitely two semi-vowels. Cuida, cuídate, cuida. Fuiste, fui. Here the U and the I are coming together. Semi-vowel coming together. In ciudad, no. I made the card, I acknowledge that, but no. Fuimos, huir, juicio. I didn't pronounce that J. Juicio. Ruido, no. Because no. So these, the U and the I think are strong vowels. Here they're strong vowels. Ruina, strong vowels. Okay, but here, ciudad, you can hear the wa. No, excuse me. Cuidar is the verb. Cuida. Fuiste, you can hear the W sound. Also here, I'm going to skip these because Suiza, yes, but viuda, no. Viuda, the I is strong and so is the U strong. I made these cards a while ago frankly, when I still didn't understand it. And these are images, so it's very difficult sometimes to change, but that's good. So you see it when it's strong, suicida, and like sucio. No, that doesn't even count. But Suiza, yes. Suiza. And don't forget that Z is pronounced Suiza. It's pronounced like either a TH or like an S. Okay. If, because of the rule, a syllable with a diphthong requires an accent, the accent must be placed on the strong vowel. So if you're talking about the next to the last vowel, or are you talking about the last vowel or the last syllable, next to the last syllable or the last syllable, and you have two, and if you have two letters, one weak, one strong, form a diphthong, and you have to put an accent, then the accent is on the strong vowel, not on the weak vowel. Here we go. También. 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 Adiós. Murió. Comió. Recién. You see the accent is on the E or on the O. Miércoles. Corrió. Río. Nación. Volvió. Vivió. Pasión. Okay. The accent, if there's an accent that's required, it's not on the weak vowel, it's on the strong vowel. When the I or U combine with other vowels, it's pronounced strong, and accent is required on the I or U. And the accent is required so that you know, oh, in this word, the I or the U is pronounced strong. E, U. It's not pronounced like way or woo, not the U-E, where the U is pronounced like a W and the I is pronounced like a Y. T-O. Even though it's on the next to the last syllable in the word T-O, right? The I is pronounced strong, T-E. It's not T-O, it's T-O. So it's telling you that the I is pronounced strong. Dia, encías, creí. Not creí, but creí. Aún. That U is pronounced strong. So it's aún. Ti, continuo, continuo. It's hard to say, continuo, right? Así, baú, país, respondías, respondías. Heroína, ahí, reír. There you have to come together of the E and the I, but like most times when the IR is the ending for a verb, here the I is pronounced strong. Reír. And let me tell you, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, or if you can't hear it, don't worry. You just keep practicing and practicing. It took me a very long time. And I was living in the country. I would just imitate and not necessarily understand the rules behind it. That's what a child does. A child doesn't know why you add an S at the end of a verb when it's he, she, and it. They just do the way they hear their parents and adults or children who are older. So if the child doesn't hear it correctly, they imitate it. If you're not speaking correctly, they will imitate your mistake and continue with it because they think they'll speak the way you speak. So I would just imitate. It took me, once I started doing research and started doing research on sound versus doing research on verbs, doing research on vocabulary. Okay, let me see here. All right, let me make sure that yes, okay, so Coralla Ficklin, McLean, welcome, WYLCONE. This was for the pronunciation.